everyone, welcome back to the Zulcron Sports YouTube channel. Today I'm down on the Holderness Coast. I'll not say the area, just out of respect for the locals, etc. But some of you might be able to tell where I am. Got a bucket full of fresh yellows and blacks, flask full of cod, some normal peeler crab, squid, razor, everything you need for the sand. Got my thin braid, and yeah, let's get fishing, eh? I'll continue to get set up. Hopefully can winkle out a couple of cod. There's been reports again of some nice fish coming out. The only thing we've got against us today, I'd say, is the air pressure. It's a mega high pressure air pressure, but we'll fish through that. Hopefully it doesn't affect the fishing too much, and yeah, hopefully. First cast, just flicked it out really to get the braid wet. Just went behind that first wave, didn't go far at all. Had this lovely little dab. As you can see, it's had its something's had a good go at its tail. It's not fresh, but something's definitely had a go at it. A nice little chunk out of its side there and its tail. But yeah, let's get this returned now and hope for a big pig. Fingers crossed. Right then, so I've moved my gear down. It's quite empty now. We're waiting for the tide to push again. We're just about getting on for low water. I think it's stood at the minute. So yeah, hopefully with the tide pushing we'll get a couple of cod, but I have just had this lovely flounder. Got some nice orange spots on them as well. But correct us if I'm wrong. I'm not a fucking flatty fanatic, but I do believe this is a flounder. Yeah, it's a nice one. On a yellowtail. On me 2-0 hooks. And yeah, swallowed it right down. Every cast I'm getting little little flatties. But I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll only show you the decent ones. But, yeah, there we have it. So Matty Ashbridge has just joined us down here on the lovely Holderness Coast. He's had a nice bite. Well, say a nice bite, it's very few and far between. So we'll take anything right now. I think it could potentially be another flatty. We'll get Matty to do some casting as well, because he's got a very unique cast. Oh yes, just seen it roll there in the wave, whatever it is. Bass? That looks like a bass to me. Oh yes, lovely bass. Lovely, Matty, well done, mate. How are you getting that on the squid? He's just had a lovely bass. Nice little one, probably about £1.5 or so, would you say, Matty?
Yeah, £1.5. Cracking little bite. Just caught on a bloody pedal, size 3 O's.
Nice, on your bloody squid from Hookers,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Squid from Hookers baits.
Nice one, mate. Well done. Right then, so you've just seen Matty there with his bass. Now I'm just getting a little shitty pin whiting. But fair few fish coming out. Just no cod yet. But we'll keep persevering, getting baits in the water. Hopefully we can pick out the better cod. Cheers. Just hit into another fish here. But at the minute I can only catch flatties and whiting. But there's fish there. And he's just had a better bite there, so it's positive. It's a lovely day for it as well. There, this fish is just in the surf, you know. It's had a big flounder. Bloody loads of flatties down here today. Yeah, big flounder there. Some nice orange spots. Could be a place, but I don't know. Right then, so I've just had this this little bass, probably about £1, £1.5, not much over. Single yellowtail, smacked out the back of the sandbank that we've got in front of us. Yeah, didn't half give us a good riving bite, as they always do. Yeah, beautiful little fish. Catch these all day. Especially if they get a bit bigger, like. But not going to grumble at this one. Bloody whiting are out in force now, aren't they? Couple of blacks up the line. But yeah, they're jumping on the bait pretty fast now. So we're just going to have to persevere. I've got a crab bait out there now to see if I can slow the whiting down. But yeah, lots of small stuff, no big stuff though. So, but we can hope. Right then, so rigs. I've pulled out the same rig wallet with the same rigs in as last time I was down here. So I'll run you through it, but nothing ever changes with my rigs. If it's not broken, why change it? But 2 Mustad Viking. Like I said, these will be getting changed to the Catos, to the Seaglow Catos, only because the Seaglow Catos are a little bit stronger. And yeah, but they still bend out. I think these just bend out a little bit too easy. But I'm using my collection up first. And now we've got a Seaglow Chinook, Cato Chinook that is. 70 pound hook length, 295 pound power swivel, 100 pound rig body, bead, power swivel, bead, straight onto a Gemini lead clip. Obviously I'm using the leads with the bait clip on themselves. I get these from Chris Ritchie. I believe he sells on eBay and he ships all over the country, and I even believe he stocks a tackle shop in Ireland. But Chris Ritchie's setup's absolutely insane. He does all the SKMs, UK hooks, any type of lead you need, he's got it. Whether that be for sea fishing or carp, he does all the different types. But as you can see there, this is the new SKM lead. Well, it's got loads of sand all over it, like. But this is the new SKM lead with the bait clip built in. Chris does some fantastic leads. He also does ones with the imps built in. He's a very clever man when he comes to his leads, and not one corner is cut when it comes to safety either, so you can expect nothing but the best from Chris. Cheap leads as well, so if you need some leads, get at Chris Ritchie. I'll put his link for his Facebook down in the description. Right then, so baiting up, as you can see, I don't have my paper clip on here, so this is my worm rig. Just grab a worm quickly. As said in previous videos, with my yellows and blacks, give them a little slap off the floor, toughen them up, pop the heads, just to get the water out. Give them another slap. And then just thread them on. One's more than enough. I'm a bit reluctant to keep putting worm on, to be honest, because the whiting just keep jumping on the baits within a couple of seconds now. But yeah, what can you do? We'll keep plugging away and see if we can get that cod out. Bring this top hook down, wrap it twice, back in through the top of the worm, thread it a little bit and turn. Pull it tight. And you've got a lovely straight bait there. More than enough for a cod. As you can see up there as well, my tip is absolutely hooped with the tide. Right then, so kit and equipment that I've got today. I have got my trusty Zulcron Match Light. These are 13'5", casting ratio up to 180 grams, which I believe is about 6 1/4 ounce. J-curve action. Lovely fishing tip there, sat over lovely in the tide with braid, as you can see. I've got 30 pound braid on, onto a 100 pound shock leader, onto my Shimano Technium MGS 10,000 XSB. Quite an old bit of kit, them reels, but absolutely fantastic. One of the best reels on the market in my opinion. Not that I've tried every reel on the market, but they are definitely up there. hard to get hold of now and hard to get spare parts because they've been discontinued for years. But hopefully they don't break, and as you can see there, I'm just getting a little rattle. The smallest of rattles ever. I believe that'll probably be some sort of flatfish again. There you go, that's getting better. But I'll bring you back. Well, I just had a small little crab bait out and it's produced a better size whiting, but it's not what we're here for. Like I said, it's a good size whiting though. Hasn't half got a little gut on it. And I should probably move my rod back before it gets took in by the water. So I'll get this fish released and I'll sort my gear out. So as you can see, I've made it onto the cliff tops now. The tide was starting to push right up against the cliffs, so for the last hour or so I'll have a go on the tops. Hopefully we don't get anything too big, otherwise I won't be able to lift it. But I'm well aware of this with us fishing the northeast cliffs all the time. Some of it below might just stay dry, so if I do get a big fish I might be able to beach it and run down, but we'll see. Safety first as always for me. And if you're new to cliff fishing, then just take your time, be very aware of what's going on around you. And yeah, just take your time, don't go too close to the edge. Make sure you've had a proper look at the cliffs beforehand to make sure they are slightly safe. Yeah, I'll bring you back if I get anything. Well, that's me on my last cast now. I'll bring you back if I get anything. But it's been slow from half water up. A couple of whiting. Weird, I thought there might have been a cod or two about when the water filled up, but nah, just whiting. But cheers to Matty Ashbridge as well. Came down for 3 hours or so for a little catch up. Before he's had to go and do his chores again, the school run, etc. But I'm going to make my way back down to work now, and yeah, thanks for all the support on the channel, likes, comments, all the subs. It's great to see that the channel's grown so fast. I never expected it, and I don't think Jay and Maxine did either. So to everyone who subbed, liked, commented, or anything like that, thank you very much. And yeah, until the next one, see you later.